Have you ever failed at something and immediately thought about giving up? Maybe you studied hard for a big exam, only to still get a bad grade. Or maybe you applied for a job that you really wanted, and they chose someone else. Or you set a personal goal, like running a marathon or saving a certain amount of money, and you just couldn't get there. We've all faced moments like this. Moments where we stumble. In school, in sports, at work, in relationships. Failure happens to all of us. That's why I want to share a powerful proverb with you today. It's a Japanese saying that goes, fall 7 times, stand up 8. This proverb teaches us that true strength isn't about never failing. It's about always getting back up. So let's break it down. This proverb has deep roots in Japanese culture where perseverance and inner strength are highly valued. The idea is simple, yet incredibly powerful. Your success isn't determined by how often you avoid failure. It's determined by how often you choose to rise again after you fall. Whether you fail a test, lose a job, or face rejection, it's only final if you stop trying. That's the heart of this proverb. We all know talented people who gave up way too soon. And we all know people who struggled over and over again, but refused to quit, and eventually found success. That's what this is about. Resilience beats perfection, every single time. To bring this to life, I want to tell you about my sister, Brittany. Brittany had always dreamed of studying exercise science in college. It was her passion. She loved fitness, nutrition, and helping people live healthier lives. But when she actually started college, reality hit hard. Classes were tougher than she expected, and she struggled to grasp the key concepts in her major. Her grades really suffered, and so did her confidence. On top of that, her social life was really struggling too. She felt isolated, unsure of herself, and completely overwhelmed. Eventually, she made the tough decision to take a break from school, to work, save money, and figure out what was next. But during those gap years home, life threw her an even harder challenge. She ended up in a really abusive relationship, the kind that slowly wears you down until you believe that you have no worth or no future. She could have stayed down. No one could have blamed her, but after that painful breakup, she chose to stand back up one more time. So she moved back home, she changed her major, and she enrolled in an online program for business. And little by little, she rebuilt her confidence in her future. Today, she has a really successful career in business. I'm really proud of her. And she's happily married, and together she and her husband Chase still pursue their love of exercise science. They run a fitness center on the side of their very successful careers. Brittany's story proves one thing. Falling is a part of life, but standing up again is where the real power lies. This should really matter to all of us because we've all faced these moments of failure, disappointment, and self-doubt. Maybe you've bombed a test or a presentation. Maybe you didn't get the job or internship you wanted. Or maybe you're battling something personal, a broken relationship, a health challenge, or a dream that feels completely out of reach. In these moments, it's easy to believe the lie that you're not good enough, that you should just quit and stop trying. But here's the truth. Failure is not the end. It's part of the process. It's part of your growth. Just like my sister Brittany, you have the power to rewrite your story every time you get back up. So the next time that life knocks you down, I want you to remember this proverb. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Keep going, keep fighting. Success does not come to people who never fail. It comes to the people who refuse to stay down. If you don't remember anything else from today, remember this. Life will knock you down. That is a guarantee. That is a biblical part of life. But you have the power, you have the choice to rise again every single time. So right now, think about a challenge that you're facing. Maybe it's a class that you're struggling in, a personal goal that feels impossible, or something in your life that's just not going the way that you had hoped. What's one step that you can take today to stand back up? Because in the end, the people who succeed aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who get back up. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Keep going.